1,000 down to 30. David, I was after 30.
Right.
I'm a used car salesman. I'm going to give you $1,000 back rebate. That's right. You know, it's like, oh yeah? Oh yeah, sign me up. You follow me? Okay. Bottom line is, that is the tactic, and they always go for it. And they don't mind it. In fact, they once you say, you know, look at our school of synthetic rock, look at our different companies, and we're an international company. Oh, we've got, you know, JPJ Technologies here. I mean, there's a prestige, there's a boast for them there. It's not just Joe Contractor who's local. It's more prestige. You've got to learn. If you that car salesman, I forget that was on your resume. That is a value. That is a value. But tainted. You know, that's a negative in our industry, or our society. A lawyer and a car salesman, two worst things in the world, man. It is.
Really? Yeah. We put it up in one day and I learned all the things in another day.
Hey, you guys are mutters.
Different things. No, but it goes up loads of but you know, but as far as the lift,
I'll tell you what. Just go back to your way you did it before. We've got a magazine coming tomorrow to do a story about this class, and I don't want some mess on the wall, man. They're going to be taking photos. Golly.
Oh yeah, sure. As far as, well, if you look at them side by side, see, if you look at your labor, if you look at it a little more differently, because
if you smear too much,
yeah. So
on the existing
like a business materials
surface,
you know, it might be equal.
Of course. But it's on the river rock. This is the easiest rock to texture back again. Realistically. Obviously, you don't want to make a smear campaign. You know what I mean? You want to leave some of that natural rock, obviously. But it invariably, in the class, gets covered up, and we still pull it off.
where is he? He wants to be headed.
Don't run that dog in. What's that listening to you? Stay still. Don't love it.
Bo.
Oh, I'm not going to smoke this cigarette. He goes,
he's been a lot of folks, man.
he's smiling.
I don't think if he came in, he wouldn't bite a single person here. It's when he's in here and you come in, or if he's outside and you come out. That's when there's the issue.
Yeah, well, I'll take work on
I was at a gas station.
Marcos, work on that. Make that look good, please.
I was at a gas station one time, and the owner of Rottweiler was standing right next to me. And I was petting his dog, and his tongue was coming out, wrapping around my arms. Great dog. The owner took about 10 steps away from the truck.
Oh.
Ate my arm.
Huh. Change of attitude, huh?
Yeah, big time.
That's interesting. You should see my truck. It's probably a year and a half old. In the back of that, my Suburban, about again, same time, excursion home, all of them. This dog, when someone comes up to that car, rah, 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 I got panels they're just gone, man. It's just wasted. He does not like you coming, especially my wife. He's not so bad with me, but he protects her. He really does.
Yeah.
7 tomorrow, is it possible?
Yeah.
Marcos, is it possible tomorrow at 7 again?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll be here.
Yes, sir.
What do you think about this?
It's not as bad. It's not as bad.
You probably could afford to incorporate these two into one rock, really.
You could. You know, that's true. Let's do that. Let's do that. I agree with that. They're both small enough. Yeah. Yeah, you do. You do. I would agree. I'm going to run and get me a drink. Hey, baby. Not good. Class is going really bad.
Oh, it is not.
I gotta get a drink. I'm dying. My throat is gone.
Okay, honey, how long do you come home?
Probably leaving here in another 15, 20 minutes.
Okay.
I'm bringing the class over there though because they wanted to stop by. Okay.
But no,
No, I see. I think about it. It's a little farther. Oh, I've been there. I guess you know that time period.
Jedi level 1.
Yeah.
do you do everything with fiber?
Huh?
Do you do almost everything with fiber?
Anytime there's a sheet that I made that gives you a reasoning of which material to use for the said job you're contemplating. In general terms, anything above a 1/2 inch in thickness would require the fiber mud. Anything below a 1/2 inch and up to a 1/4 would be the texture mud. Anything from a 1/4 down could be the hydro seal. So there's a variety of muds we use for a variety of reasons, but for seaming, structurally speaking, the fiber mud has to be used. It's going to join this all together.
Well, it was wigglier. Now it's straighter. We're getting.
I love it. Keep that wall simple. I don't want to have to go to the job site.
Hey, your future lies on your installations of today.
Hang a flower box to hide the straight line.
You know, the more complicated I make the job for the guys, the more I gotta be there. Oh, boss, you're gonna have to be here for this. I was doing a bell house, I was polarizing all the entranceways. I let them do one. Contract. Well, sometimes they do work better without me there, but they.
Well, I think they put it closer to the other one.
Closer? Usually it's better the further away. Yeah, you got more room to oscillate your rock.
Yeah, it's in there.
Further away.
I like the one idea. What was your name again? What was his name? I can't remember. That guy right there.
Cutting the rock on. The guy from Genesis. Cool guy, yeah.
What was his idea?
He said, before you put the panel up, take one of these rocks out. Look at it. It's hung there. Just hold it there. And visualize. I like to draw on my rock or cardboard, and I say, oh, that'll work. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, this is going to be a problem.
By the interlocking panels, huh?
Well, you still got, with the interlocking, those ones above are interlocking. They do not address the vertical.
Right.
We've got one that's going to be like the limestone over there, where all edges are deformed to interlock without any mudding at all. They are. That's one hard cookie to cut. I don't know, man. It's not an easy. It's not as accomplishable as one would think.
River rocks is also different.
Oh man.
Well, your difference because you're square and then you got round.
I don't think that's the issue so much, but the contingency is this. This end's got to meet this end repeatedly.
Then you got to flip it.
Then this bottom has to meet this top consistently.
But it needs to be this even.
Yeah, that's even more of that's a more.
And then it needs to do this. So you don't get four ways. You got to line them to where you don't get a four-way joint.
Exactly.
Well, that way you can
All the same image on the end, and that would repeat. Yeah, it wouldn't be easy.
And you said what, four panels in that?
Per style, yeah.
Are you going to go to more?
Oh yeah, definitely. That's all. We just have gotten these off the table.
And when you do this, how far out are you?
I'm here now. I just got to mold it. What I'm going to do is
I mean for this, but I mean if I wanted to build freaking 100 foot of this.
Well, this is all I got to do is this, where that piece is and where that piece is. In other words, your left and right corner. I need to be able to just continue because that's two pieces. So I need to be able to go with 4 pieces and then start again. So I got to make the interlock long as I need it to be, and then I got to make the corner, and then I got to make this join to where this interlocks. So you could do a 40 foot and a 20, or a 30 and a 60.